The air was thick with tension, punctuated by my grandmother's attempts to console my mother as they hastily packed our meager possessions into plastic trash bags. These belongings, mostly comprised of secondhand clothes from thrift stores, donations from infrequently attended churches, or items passed down by distant cousins I barely knew, represented our entire humble existence. Despite my tender age of 4, I felt a strong sense that something had ruptured the equilibrium of our family. The gravitational force that had held us together had abruptly vanished. I could sense the residue of a bitter argument, a mix of harsh, confusing words far angrier than the tones I had grown accustomed to. The man I identified as my father had become increasingly elusive over the past few months, his discontent palpable. My mother, usually endowed with a strong and proud spirit, now stood vulnerable and visibly shaken by these tumultuous events. In the final days of my mother's life, she would come to unravel the mystery of that frightful moment that occurred decades earlier. She recounted how my father, entangled with other women, had allowed one of them to show up at our family home and confess their illicit affair. Instead of seeking forgiveness, she sought an alliance with my mother, claiming victimhood in the face of my father's infidelity, now compounded by his involvement with yet another woman. This revelation drew the scorn of his first mistress. Reeling from shock and pain, my mother rejected the woman's overture and sent her on her way, not with anger, but with resolve. My mother further revealed that she had been suspicious of my father's infidelity for a while. However, with this woman bringing the matter into the sacred space of our family home, a place she held dear, his unfaithfulness could no longer be ignored, forgiven, or brushed aside. She felt compelled to confront him about his misdeeds, and with a heavy heart, asked him to leave.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.